Everyone, I am Twinkle Quatra from IIM Law College and currently a legal intern at Lexis and Company. And today, the topic that I am going to discuss is right of second wife. We all know that according to Hindu Marriage Act, second marriage is void and is not acceptable. What will happen if a person will do second marriage and have children from that second marriage? Whether the children and that wife will get any right in his property or will get any maintenance, we will discuss this in this video. Second marriage can be of two types. First is legal and second is illegal. It will be legal when the person's first wife is died or he has taken divorce from his first wife and then has done the second marriage. Then that marriage will be legal and that wife will get every right that she deserves and every right which first wife basically deserves. Okay. And the second type of second marriage is that when her husband's first wife is alive or has not been taken divorce and then he does the second marriage. So what will happen? Will she get any maintenance or property right? For maintenance, yes, she will get maintenance. Her children will also be liable for claiming maintenance, but she will not get any right if her husband died. So till now it is clear that if the marriage will be legal, then yes to maintenance claim and yes to property right. But if the marriage will be illegal, then yes to maintenance claim but no property right will be given. Next condition is that if a person does second marriage and that marriage is illegal and children from that marriage occurs, so what will be the right of that children and what will be the property right or maintenance right that their children will get? So the solution for this is given in our Hindu Marriage Act only under section 16, and the section 16 claim says that legitimacy of children of void and voidable marriage. Let's just read out what is written in the Bare Act as it is. So provision 1 of section 16 says, notwithstanding that marriage is null and void under section 11, any child of such marriage who would have been legitimate if the marriage had been valid shall be legitimate whether such children is born before or after the commencement of the Marriage Laws Amendment Act 1976, and whether or not a decree of nullity is granted in respect of that marriage under this act, and whether or not the marriage is held to be void otherwise than on a petition under this act. Now, second provision says, where a decree of nullity is granted in accept of a voidable marriage under section 12, any child begotten or conceived before the decree is made who would be the legitimate child or of the parties to the marriage if at the date of the decree it had been dissolved instead of being annulled, shall be deemed to be their legitimate child notwithstanding the decree of nullity. And the third and the last provision of section 16 says, nothing contained in subsection 1 or subsection 2 shall be constructed on as conferring upon any children of marriage which is null and void of which is annulled by a decree of nullity under section 12 any right in or the property of any person other than the person in any case whether but for the passing of this act such child would have been incapable of possessing or acquiring any such right by reason of this not being the legitimate child of the parent. So I was talking about provision C of section 16, and according to that, legal and illegal children will get the right in the property of their father, whether it is ancestral property or it is self-acquired property, right? And in ancestral property, they will get that much right only which their father have. Which the father have share in ancestral property, they will get only right in that much share, right? But the difference had been made between legal and illegal marriage children. Legal marriage children are able to get right in joint family property as well, but illegal marriage children can't claim any right in the joint family property. And one more important condition is that if the second marriage has been done and the second wife has children from her first husband, so whether that children will get right in any property of the stepfather or not. So the answer will be no, because Hindu marriage talks about only adopted and real child and not the stepchild. So they will get right from their real father only and not the stepfather. But in the condition when their stepfather will adopt them legally, then they will get right from from his stepfather's property as well. So that's it for the for this video. And if you have any doubt or query, you can comment down below. I will resolve it at my earliest. And for more such videos, please like, share and comment to our section, and also subscribe to our channel.